I got a public service announcement. Kids deserve to be supported, loved, and cared for. They did not ask to be here. If you did not like your childhood, or the way you were treated in childhood, or the way that you were handled in childhood, why would you then turn around and do that very same thing to your own children? We have got to do better. It's your girl, Tashana, and I'm back with another motivational and informational video so we can change energies and raise frequencies to help make this world a better place, to help make our world a better place, to help make this world a better place. Yes. If you're new here, my name is Tashana, and I'm the founder of The Chosen One's Love. We give out motivational, inspirational, and informational videos as much as we can to help raise energies, frequencies, and vibrations, to change mentalities, and yes, help make our world a better place. How y'all doing today? I hope good. I'm doing good. That's what's up. So, y'all, like I said, I have a public service announcement. There are too many kids in this country, in this world, that are being treated like crap, that are being disregarded, that are being unsupported, that are being uncared for, that are being truly untaken care of. Untaken care of because the lack of responsibility from the parents that brought them into this world. Now, I could be the first one to say that parenthood is not an easy job. Single parenthood is really not an easy job. And to be honest, I don't wish that upon nobody. I love being a mom. I love my life. Everything that I'm dealing with in this life is amazing because I know it's happening for me and not to me. But one thing I will never get over, one thing that I do not like, and I don't think I will ever like in this lifetime, is being a single parent. I did not make these kids by myself. Therefore, I should not be taking care of my kids by myself, but with strength, guidance, courage, love, support, and care from the Creator and God, we are very much so taken care of. And I can't be any more grateful than I am. I am so grateful. I thank God every single day for the strength and ability and the mental capacity to handle the load that I handle daily without issues. That is a blessing. But what gets me is if you are not going to take care of your kids physically, if you decide to walk out of your kid's life physically on your own, then you better be there financially. You better be there financially. And if you're not going to be in your child's life financially, if you just can't make no money, if you don't want to work, if you don't want to get off your ass to support your kids, you better be there physically. You better be at every appointment. You better be at every school function. You better be at every birthday party. You better be there. And being there physically is more than just being in the room. It's more than just being in the house. It's more just showing up. You have to support a child emotionally and mentally and spiritually as well. You could be right next to your child and never give your child any type of knowledge, any type of support, any type of love. They could feel invisible and lonely just as well. So when you there physically, that entails emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. But if you're not going to be there physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, you need to be there financially. One of the two. But to do neither one, you can't come back from that. You cannot come back from that in a child's eyes, especially when they get older and become their own grown person. Everything you're putting out, everything you're showing yourself to be, they see on their own. On their own. Nobody is stopping you. Nobody is stopping you but you from being in your child's life. You would have to be there emotionally and mentally if you cared about the quality of the kid's life. But if you don't care about the quality of your kid's life, or you just can't be there physically, emotionally, and mentally, be there financially. Support is support, and your kid will thank you for it later. Even if you did not have a bond, they will know that they meant something to you. that you actually care for them, but to not do anything, to not be there or support them financially, and they don't see either or, you can't get mad at those kids or that kid for not wanting to be in your life, not wanting you to be a part of their life. There's one thing that you will not be able to do as a non-custodial parent or a non-functioning parent or a parent that is not in a kid's life. And I don't care who this is, this goes out to everybody. That's why I say it's a public servant's announcement. One thing that you cannot do that is not healthy. I don't care about how selfish you are and you think that you are ready to be back in some kids' lives when you lost all complete visitation or complete care or complete placement. That is on you for losing that. But what you're not going to do is walk in and out of a child's life when you get freaking ready to as a grown adult. That is emotional abuse. That is mental abuse. That causes trauma. That causes physical and mental and emotional trauma to a child. That causes spiritual trauma to a child. Think about how you felt as a child. Put yourself in your child's position and see if that will make you feel good. Having your significant other or your parent walk in and out your life anytime they got ready to, even though you needed them there or you wanted them there. That is soul crushing. And I refuse to let it happen on my watch to any child. And guess what? I don't give a dang because I gave my all. I put my all into every single relationship in my life. And got used and abused and stepped on. Even almost got my life taken. But I don't give a dang. I don't give a dang about any of that because I forgave everybody for everything they did. And I let it all go. And I moved on with my life. And I decided that none of that is going to hold me down. None of that is going to hold my kids down. We are not going to feel an ounce of pain or trauma or anything from that. We're going to heal and we're going to keep going. And now that we're doing amazing, and now that we're doing awesome, and now that we're doing the best that we ever did, people want to try to walk back into your life or step back into your life or try to be back into your life, but still on the same fuck shit. But ain't changed. Just because you complete classes or you do steps to help you be better does not mean you are fully healed. Does not mean you are even ready to be in that position. Stop being selfish. Stop looking at what you want, what you need, your habits, your just as a parent, stop looking at you. When you have a kid, it's not about you anymore. It's not about you anymore. And this goes for 65, 70-year-old men all the way down to 30 and 40-year-old men and women. Because you got some bogus women out here that claim they're mothers, that claim they want to be mamas. But I'm sorry, I don't care who it is. If you don't earn the title mama, if you don't earn the title daddy, you do not get that title. You will be called by your name. That's how people can stop playing. That's how people can stop hurting themselves in this system. Stop giving titles to things that have not earned the titles. Stop giving out work of positions where people ain't even put you in that position. God say, honor your mother and thy father. Honoring somebody is telling them when they're hurting themselves. Honoring somebody is telling them when they're hurting you. Honoring somebody is telling them when they're not doing right. Honoring somebody is telling them when they're killing their soul. That's honoring your mother and your father. Telling them when they are doing absolutely, completely amazing, but also telling them when they are failing and they're hurting themselves and the people around them. And that you will not see them hurt themselves. And you will not allow them to hurt your kids, or you will not allow them to hurt you. That is honoring your parents, whether they seem to think so or not. Y'all have to understand what being righteous truly means. What following commandments of God truly means. What following God truly means. You can believe in God all you want. You can say scriptures out your mouth all you want. But if you do not have an intimate relationship with God, and if you are not following God and the Creator, then you are not as holy and as saved and as healed as you think you are. The fact that you could call somebody's phone and not even know if that is somebody on that phone and then send derogatory text messages to that phone. You need to look what's inside of you. You need to heal yourself. You need to keep healing. Keep going. Just because it's not the time right now for you to take that position back or have that position back or be back in those kids' lives doesn't mean that there won't be a time in the future. You just have to keep working on you. You just have to keep bettering you. You cannot make anybody do anything. You cannot control anybody outside of yourself. You have to understand that. You are doing more harm than helping when you are trying to force your way in. If people want you around, if people accept you, they'll do it little by little. They'll respond. But if you're not getting no response, they're not ready. And that's because of the things that you instilled them about yourself, about your true colors. So you have to accept somebody for when they see you for who you truly are. Yes, you can change, but change takes time. Change takes time. And just because you think you're ready, don't mean you are actually ready. That's why God is testing you at every single moment. You're going to pass or fail. You have to give people time, though. You cannot control people. You either wait or you don't wait. Up to you. Either or, no weapon formed against us can prosper. We are God's children. And if you want to do the right thing, be in them kids' life. Support them kids. Do right from the very beginning. That don't mean you have to be with the other parent. You guys can successfully co-parent if you put the kids first. If the kids matter before the parents matter. If the kids' quality of their lives matter before what the parent wants or what the parent needs or what the parent wants to control. That's all that matters is them kids at the beginning and the end of the day. So stop trying to force your way into places and situations and environments and around people that do not want you there. You will get your chance. You will get a day, but you have to work up to that day. You cannot force that day because if you do, you're only going to push people further away from you. With all that being said, I hope y'all get some very valuable information from this video. Do right from the beginning. Be righteous from the beginning. Change your life today and give it time. Patience is a virtue. I love y'all and I hope y'all have a very beautiful, blessed evening.